Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list and some market talk for the 14th of August, Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What a day in the markets. The bulls charge back here. Dow 30 plus 383. The transports were up 119 points. The Nasdaq jumping 153 points. S&P 500 plus 43 points on a headline-driven market. So what was pushing the markets up today? The markets were moving up because some news came out this morning. As you can see on the SPY chart right here, a big push up in the SPY as U.S. delays some China tariffs until mid-December. Such things as cell phones and clothing included. Markets regain Monday's losses. So Monday never happened. You can see here on the daily chart here of the SPY, we got this engulfing bull candle here, but we popped up to the 50 SMA. Since I have the news box up here, let me go ahead and go through some of the news that came out after the bell tonight real fast. This courtesy of the Trade Exchange. The Trade Exchange, check it out. Built for traders by traders. We use them at our service, Zozo Stockwatch. Audio news throughout the day. So we got some earnings that came out after the bell. By the way, DCPH, this one, DCPH, they announced an offering after the bell tonight, 200 million offering. We actually traded this stock in the early pre-market this morning. We traded this over $38 a share, and the stock pushed all the way up to over $45 a share. Never came back at us. What an incredible move in DCPH. They had, I believe it was phase 2 or phase 3 news this morning in that name. MYGN, earnings per share missed by 5 cents. Revenue miss. BOXL, Boxel, earnings came in line. Revenue miss there. IZEA, earnings per share missed by 2 cents. Revenue miss. We also had Silk, SILK, medical announces closing of the following public offering there. And so that one finishing with their offering. Gevo enters into purchase and sale agreement for sustainable aviation fuel to supply Air Total International. I believe Gevo was moving up on that news. Yep, moving up in the after hours. Tilray, over in the cannabis space, TLRY, this stock earnings per share missed by 7 cents. Revenues beat, but not good enough here. Tilray, at first they were popping it up. Now you can see we closed at 46, currently down about $4 from the close on TLRY. A recent IPO, earnings per share beat and revenue beat. They beat by 6 cents on REAL. That stock popping in the after hours. As you can see, it was selling off today, and now in after hours, maybe some shorts caught in this thing on Real Go. Another recent IPO on GO, moving up in the after hours, closed at 37, popped all the way up to 43 bucks on GO, beat by 7 cents. Revenue beat on this name. Go, comparable store sales increased by 5.8%. So a good report there all around on that one. RIBT, earnings per share missed by 4 cents, misses on revenue. RIBT, I believe they make some fake meat products, I guess, fake meatball products, Rice Brand Technologies. Anyway, that stock moving down in the after hours on that name. We also got some earnings out of Huawei, not Huawei, HUYA, not Huawei. Sorry about that. I have Huawei on the brain. HUYA Broadcasting beat by 3 cents, beat on revenue. YY, earnings per share beat by 19 cents, beat on revenue. For YY, let's check those two out. Looks like this one is moving up in the after hours. HUYA, also very strong. strong in the after hours on that earnings per share beat that came out. Let's see, we got crude numbers, crude oil API crude oil numbers that came out around 4:30 today. And we had a build of 3.7 million barrels, but it doesn't seem to be affecting oil too much in the after hours. Now, oil jumped today because oil moved up on easing of the China tensions. There was a big pop in USO, the ETF for light sweet WTI oil, but we did get that build in the after hours numbers that came out, but not really hurting it too much. So the China trade tensions pushing oil up today. Let's see if we had any other news. AEZS beats by 15 cents, misses on revenue for AEZS. LEGH earnings per share beat by 4 cents, beat on revenue. DLPN earnings per share beat by a penny, beats on revenue. And let's see if there was anything. FTech earnings per share misses by 2 cents, misses on revenue for that one. We'll scroll through and see what other news we can pick up from the trade exchange. A lot of insider purchases after the bell tonight. If you'd like, you can pause the video right here, maybe take a screenshot of that, or just pause the video. Let's see, one that stands out is the V-Ray CEO purchased over 131,000 shares there on VRAY. Let's check that, VRAY. That stock ticking up a little bit, beaten down name, but the CEO doing an insider purchase on that one. So SRPT director, insider purchase here on that one also, SRPT. And OCN had a couple of insider purchases by directors. OCN, that stock ticking up a little bit in the after hours tonight. And that news courtesy of the trade exchange. So today in the markets, a sea of green as compared to yesterday on Monday. Everything was pretty much red, but there were some things red. Pfizer down again today, another 0.5% on Pfizer. Oxy down another 0.5% today. As you can see, a lot of the tech names were bouncing today. Google up 2%, Microsoft jumping, Facebook up over 1%, Amazon jumping 2% on the day. Apple jumping over 4% today. Apple. We also had ExxonMobil moving up, and some of the oil stocks, ConocoPhillips up almost 1.5% on the day. Disney popping 1%. Walmart, they can get their China products again. Walmart up 2% today. So General Electric, there was a inside purchaser. The CEO bought 3 million in General Electric stock, so that stock was jumping 3.31% on the day for General Electric with that CEO purchase of 3 million in stock for GE. So for the tariffs, Trump delayed tariffs in part to avoid a recession during the 2020 election, says U.S. Chamber of Commerce President Donahoe. Could be some strategic moves there for delaying those tariffs. Let's see, earnings coming out for tomorrow. You get Macy's will be reporting. Cisco will be reporting after the bell tomorrow. CGC, Canopy Growth, will be reporting earnings after the bell tomorrow. Like we said, Tilray had earnings after hours tonight. You get Baba, Walmart also reporting, and then NVIDIA Applied Materials reporting. As far as some stocks that were popping, this DCPH, a big mover today, up over almost 80% on the day. MBIO jumping today. This is from the newsletter the Trade Exchange sends out each night. PLMR popping, AVYA, JD after their earnings release, FBIO, Cool, OPTN. To the downside, BE just got crushed today on this name. I believe, let's see, Bloom Energy stock swoons because attitudes on fossil fuel are changing. This coming from Barron's, released at 12:23 p.m. Eastern time today. So I'll put this article down in the actually, you know what? I'll put it out on my Twitter feed, my at Zozo StockWatch. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, that's out there on my Twitter feed. Calendar of events for tomorrow. We get the crude numbers coming out tomorrow at 10:30. We get MBA mortgage applications coming out, and 10 o'clock Atlanta Fed business inflation expectations. So a little bit of economic news. No Fed speak. Let's see. Cannabis firm Tilray posts bigger quarterly loss as investments weigh. So I'll go ahead and let's see. Can I tweet this out? Yeah, I think I can. So I'll go ahead and tweet that out. That's out on my Twitter feed also, if you want to go and check that out. Zozo Stockwatch is my Twitter feed. All right, let's go ahead and get this all out of the way. Let's go ahead and go right into a watch list for tomorrow. I don't want to keep everybody too long for tonight. So, you know, Apple, right, looking real good. We'll see if there's a continuation move in AAPL for tomorrow. There was a high of 212.14, so I'll be watching this one intraday for tomorrow. You see when that news came out, a big surge in Apple. You would think maybe tomorrow for the SPY. Let me just show you the SPY real fast. I forgot to do that, but you would think maybe tomorrow we get a little bit of a consolidation inside day. But if we can get up over 295, back above the 50 SMA here, bulls are definitely back in charge. We're starting to overtake the 10 SMA. Just got to clear this 295 area. So anyway, we'll have Apple on watch for some continuation. ATVI on the daily chart. Trying to get up over this 49 area on ATVI. It's been, you know, a beaten down name. Fortnite has been hurting them. Free game there, Fortnite. But I'll be watching this one, maybe for possible swing trade if it could take out $49 on ATVI. Boxel had earnings after the bell. It's moving up a little bit. Has that $3 area. Now, it doesn't get a lot of volume. Only 75,000 shares traded in this name, but maybe it gets some attention tomorrow. We'll see. CPRX had a strong move today. CPRX 2.2 million shares on that one. We have that 550 number up ahead. What a comeback for this stock, right? Gap down, beaten down, has been battling back. Now we've come from $3 up to this 550 area. I'll just be watching it for the next few days. CVS also looking better here. If they can get CVS over $60, could be interesting on this name. You see how it came up to 60, pulled back, hit 60 again, pulled back. So over that $60 area might be interesting. Let's see, DNJR, we traded this in the service today. We took this over 75 cents, got a quick dime out of this. Then it pulled back on us, so I got back out of the rest of my position. But into the close, it popped up to $1.15 on DNJR. Made some money on it, but right at the close, it started to really pop. So this one will be on watch again for tomorrow. FOMX, if you watched the video last night, did take out that $2.95, $3 area, popped up today, came all the way up to the 200 SMA. 335 was the 200 SMA currently, 2.8 million shares. We'll see if there's any kind of follow through in that. Gevo with that news after the bell tonight has 295. Gevo looks like it's kind of setting up here, sitting above the 200 SMA, closed at 250, currently trading at 290 on Gevo. Go, maybe if this thing pulls back a little bit, might give us an entry. Definitely one now to watch. It's going to be an earnings gapper tomorrow, so over the next few days, this thing could have momentum. So a big pop up to 41. Now, obviously, would like a little bit of a pullback here. Don't know if I'll get that. How about some consolidation, right? We'll see. HUYA, a lot of shorts probably trapped in this name, as you can see. A big move up, break of $22, popped all the way up to 23. So this one will be on watch. Some other China names, maybe this TIGR will start going tomorrow. This one, beaten down name, maybe if it can get up over 425 on TIGR, TIGR, a China name, keep it on watch for tomorrow. Also, I'll be watching JD for further continuation in JD. Big move up after they reported earnings. They beat on earnings this morning, so JD will be on watch for tomorrow. LK, right? The Starbucks of China, a recent IPO. If this can get back over $25 on LK, might be interesting. Not a China name, but JMIA, the Amazon of Africa here, starting to come up off the bottom after, look at this sell-off. Riding the 5 EMA all the way down here, never broke above it. Now, breaking above it, has maybe that 14 area to get it back above on JMIA. So keep that one on watch for tomorrow. Let me check out JAGX. I put it on my list. Looks like it's popping here a little bit in the after hours on JAGX. Recently did a 1 for 70 reverse split back in June. So keep this one on watch. Might get going. It's kind of ticking up here in after hours. That's why it's on my list. Really didn't do much today at all. Let's see, what else am I watching? LKSD starting to turn the corner here. 2 million shares came into this name today. Real beaten down name, business services, starting to get up over the 5 and the 10 SMA here. Maybe you get a quick pop out of that one. I wouldn't fall in love with it. MBIO, very strong today. Nice move up on this name. MBIO was strong right out of the gate on it. And so now we have the 200 SMA and the highs of today, 380. And the 200 SMA on this name is at 368. So maybe over 375, you might get a continuation move in that one. MU, we traded this in the service right on the break of 42.50 here on MU. And look at this move. I'm still holding some Micron, by the way. So this one, a real nice pop. This is a day trade that became a swing trade in a good way. Whenever we get a nice cushion in a stock, we try to hold on for some more push forward. So we'll see if nothing comes out tomorrow as far as headlines pushing the market back down. I'll try to stick with some Micron. NIO was perking up. Another China name, makes electric vehicles. This one's starting to turn the corner, 18.6 million shares. You may want to keep an eye on it, or you may just want to try buying a few shares of it here. Maybe you play up against $2.98, something like that, for a possible swing trade on NIO. Probably easier to do a swing trade than intraday trade it. Real had those good earnings. Now this one, a beaten down IPO. They beat on earnings after the bell tonight. Maybe some shorts are trapped in this thing. Maybe over 20 bucks could get the shorts running for the hills. RKDA, this one made that big move up to $9. Keep this one on watch for the next few days. It held above $5, RKDA, so maybe it needs to consolidate a little bit more. But right now it's holding above $5, so it remains on watch. RLGY, this one took out 608 with a big pop up to 625 today, where the 50 SMA has trouble getting up over the 50 SMA on this stock. So if they can push this up over the 50 SMA, over that 625, could get real interesting on RLGY as it's trying to turn the corner. They had the news with Amazon a few weeks ago, so keep an eye on this one. Roku, very strong stock. You would think this thing needs to pause a little bit, but I'll be watching for pullbacks in Roku for possible buying opportunities. Square, maybe trying to put in a bottom here. $60 seems to be an important number for Square, so maybe a possible swing trade in this, and you play up against the lows of this candle at 61.55 for Square, or you could give it a little more space, the break of $60 on SQ, but it'll be on watch intraday for tomorrow. Maybe the worst is over. TBLT, this one was on my radar earlier. It kind of popped up, but now I see it pulled back, so maybe it'll make a move tomorrow. TIGR, we talked about. TRNX made a big move up. Look at this, 73 million shares came into TRNX, under $1 still. High today on TRNX was 96 cents. If this can break $1, you maybe might get a nice pop in TRNX. Twitter, we actually day traded this in the service today. We got this one over $40.75 for the big pop up, and we're still holding some shares. Once again, when you get a nice cushion in a day trade like this, why not hold some shares for the next day? Right? Worst case scenario, say you do a break even stop here. So you've taken off some money. If it comes back to break even, you basically made money and haven't lost anything, but you can make some more money in the stock if we get a gap up in the morning on Twitter and the markets. YY came up with some nice earnings, was strong. Maybe they said something on the conference call, so this one is pushing back down on YY, so probably not going to watch that one. It was looking good, but now it's turned around in the after hours on YY. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Hope you enjoy the videos. Please hit the like button down below this video. You'll see a like button. You see the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate the support. If you'd like to come and try my room, it's $30 for 30 days. You get a full month for $30 at Zozo Stockwatch. All right, this is Mike from Zozo Stockwatch. Have a good day trading tomorrow.